And here we go with the controversies for Starfield. I'm not going to bring in any other YouTube channels into this. I'm pretty sure you have seen them. Here's the raw numbers that you're looking at. I'll show you the graph in just a second. Currently in game, 239,064 people currently in game. Let's scroll down and take a look at the graph. Leave the raw, too far. Leave the raw numbers up. 24-hour peak, almost 250,000 people. It looks like the peak of the controversy and the returns is apparently people are returning the game. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, the controversy is... And I don't understand the controversy. Sure, there's people that are taking the pronoun situation a little too far. I agree there's pros and cons to the gender affirmation. I'm not going to get involved with that. It's easy to click him, he, she, her. I don't care. You do you. I have my belief. You have yours. Let's keep it at that. I'm not going to force you to go by mine. You don't force me to go by yours. Let's keep it at that. That aside, the other videos showcasing you can point a gun at a guard in a city. The guards don't react. You can point your gun at a citizen in a city. It doesn't react. Such as, let's use, I don't know. Let's pick, let's see, I got Steam open here. Let's pick Cyberpunk 2077, only because it's the third on my list of games. You point a gun at a guard in a city, they're going to react. You point at a citizen in a game, they're going to react. Starfield's not like that. They don't react. They don't pay attention. I don't know why. I'm not a programmer. Not a game programmer anyway. I don't know anything about game programming. I know C# slightly. I mean, I can do a few things in that. Very little in it, by the way. Like, minuscule. I can interact with a text document, basically. That's about it. PHP, CSS, HTML, JavaScript, Haskell, other things. Yes, I can do stuff with that. Am I proficient with it? No. Can I get by? Yeah. Other than that, no. I'm not a professional. I do it because that's part of my pain relief regimen, because I can't take enough pills to get out of pain. That's why I do this channel anyway. It's part of taking my mind off of the pain, because my problems is pain relief. I have to trick my brain into thinking and doing other things, or I'll sit there and concentrate on my pain and make it worse. So I do things to get out of pain. So I've taught my brain to do other things. So doing videos is actually starting to become part of that for me. So I don't really care if I get views out of it or not. I do it for me. If you like my videos, I do appreciate it. I think it's kind of cool that people like my videos. But this controversy, Bethesda has always had bugs. That's why people call it Bugthesda. Not Bethesda, but Bugthesda. We know that. They've done that with every game. None of their games they have ever released have been bug-free. They've left it up to their community to fix the bugs. Every game has been that way. Skyrim. As soon as you install that game, you have to install the community patch. Fallout 4, Fallout 3, New Vegas, you have to install the community patch. It's going to be the same with Starfield. If you thought otherwise going into the game, I don't want to call you stupid. You're just misinformed. Because if you know Bethesda, you know that's going to have to happen. You just know it. There's already mods for the game. The game is what, 3 days old? 4 days old? There's already mods for it. There's already bug fixes for it. It's not a community mod patch for it yet. There's not been an official patch on it yet. There's going to be patches that take out the gender affirmation. We know this. It's coming. Somebody's going to mod that out. Someone's going to mod in the reactions to the city. There's great modders in the community. There's teams of modders that are together that do this stuff. And they're great at it. Just give it time. And these numbers are growing. You can see it in the graph. And this graph is huge, but you can still see it. Even without the raw data, you can see the numbers just on the graph. And it's not a very tightly, and I can't zoom into the graph or I would, and you can see it better. But the numbers alone, the raw data is growing. And it's just going to grow. Because not many people can afford $100 for a game just to play it early. They're going to wait. Like every game, they wait. The smart people are going to wait until the price drops. I normally do. I normally don't buy a game day one or week one or month one. I usually wait 5 or 6 months before I buy a AAA game. I usually wait for the first sale, then buy it. I don't know many people that don't do that anyway, but I seem to be getting some kind of head cold. Sorry about that. Well, that's my rant for today. I just wanted to get this controversy on my video out. And I think people are just taking it too far. And people are going to mod it out. And if you don't like that part of the game, all you have to do is wait. It will be modded out. Then you can download the mod and not have to deal with it. Now, if you don't want to support the developer for putting it in, that's a choice you'll have to make. I just don't understand what the problem is. It's only there for a few seconds, and it's easily clicked through, or you can even ignore it, because in my playthrough that I've done so far, it hasn't come up at all. Even the one scene when you a random encounter with one NPC that I've seen in other people playing it, has it come up? Just a random encounter. I haven't even run across that person yet in game that has anything to do with a I don't want to be politically incorrect. Have to deal with the gender affirmation. It's not come up at all. And everybody's wearing helmets, so you don't see their face. All you hear is a voice. And you don't know if they're a male body with a female voice. You don't know. The clothes don't come off when you loot them. So you can't tell that. And I don't think it really matters anyway. I don't care. I don't really know too many people that would care. I'm sure there's people that do, that take things to extreme. I don't know why video game people care about it. I mean, I can understand. I have kids. They're older now, of course. They're in their 20s. And honestly, they don't pay attention to that crap either. So I don't know if it's the way I raised them. They make up their own mind and their own decisions because that's the way I raised them to be. Because I'm not always going to be around for them to come to me and ask me, how do I feel about it? I've never raised them to ask me how I felt about it. I've tried to lead them and make them make their own decision, their own thoughts. Because they're going to have to live most of their life without me. So they have to be strong enough to make their own decisions. So they do. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I just don't understand this. But there's your raw numbers. This game isn't going anywhere. People are going to try to kill it. I don't know why. It's got bugs, but it's Bethesda. It'll be patched. Community will patch it if they don't patch it themselves, and I don't expect Bethesda to patch it. Even with Microsoft behind them telling them to fix it, I don't think they're going to. Microsoft's not going to hold too much of a sway over Howard anyway, but anyway, peace out. Like it if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Subscribe anyway if you want to. I appreciate it.